Cigar, comedy, beautiful girls, guest stars, and all. Yes, it's the Ken Mary Show, returning for your pleasure every other Sunday starting this weekend. Ken Mary will be alternating on most of these same stations with the Alan Young Show, bringing back still another great comedy personality to CBS television. Which reminds us, Make America Invincible by Radar would take fantastic amounts of money, material, and personnel. Because Radar has many gaps, the Ground Observer Corps, a volunteer civilian army, has been recruited to scan our skies around the clock to keep America on guard. To join your local ground observers by giving a few hours a week, contact your local civilian defense office. History repeated, and you are there Sundays on the CBS television network.
Together in the fall for a preview party. Return with us now to the fall of 1961.
As the man down the Midway was saying, there's going to be something exciting for everybody every night in the week. Fooling with the facts may be a crime down your way, but ought to tell the truth. You get to meet some mighty amusing people who turn their truth-stretching talents into comedy. See what I mean? If you look at it that way. Well, now, what do we got here? Well, if it ain't our old friends Pete and Gladys, and by the looks of things, they're at it again.
You mind if I cut in?
I guess they wasn't fooling when they said our Andy Griffith show will be at our same old spot again this fall.
Come along, criminal.
How are you? I'm glad you all are. Hi. Hello there, Chester. Otis, how are you? You're looking good. What'd you do, dropping that on the whole town?
Just about.
Should you ever go looking for gloomy thoughts, you're not likely to find them on Hennessy, and that's a fact. Our likable young neighbor will be setting sail again this fall with the colorful crew of the San Diego Naval Hospital.
Just one switch of the magic dial is all it takes to see the wondrous...
What are you looking at, Buster?
Well, Honeykins, don't you remember me? I'm your husband.
Why, it is you, Big Daddy. What brings you out to the bright light?
It's the baby. She's crying for a ma. When are you coming home?
What are you, some kind of a nut or something? If this guy Moore hadn't given me this job, they'd proclaim our farm a disaster area.
I know, honey, but the new crop is almost in. And besides, the new programs are starting up on the TV.
Here is one of the nicest guys in show business, the clown prince of comedy, Red Skelton.
Red Skelton? Oh, boy, he's for me.
Wednesday night will also be a big night for Checkmate Incorporated. My young associates will be along with me to open our new offices on Wednesday night. The objective of our organization is to checkmate crimes before they happen. Just how we put this theory into practice is the 10-hour-long drama you'll see each week.
Now, let me show you how the action shapes up on my new show, the Bob Cummings Show.
7 o'clock? In the morning?
They really dug, and it was just an accident. These are the investigators, a swift-moving organization whose specialty is investigating insurance claims where criminal activity is suspected.
No, this girl was pushed around all her life by her aunt, by the society set. All of a sudden, the old witch falls down an elevator shaft. Look, I know this accident is fishy.
Now, look, Steve, the insurance money meant a new life for her. Maybe she wanted a new name to go with it.
Then why didn't she stay here in New York and make a big splash of it?
Now, I understand that Rod Serling is here on the Midway someplace with a preview of Friday night.
You know, they'd feel quite at home in the Twilight Zone. Now, the trail that these fellas take is considerably better paved, and they travel a lot faster. Chances are you'll never see them quite this relaxed on Route 66. Stay with the Friday night trail, and it will lead you to the Twilight Zone. That mysterious region where the past, present, and future have no dividing line, whose boundaries are the extent of your imagination. Here, your favorite performers star in unique roles, playing People who unwittingly leave reality behind for strange excursions into the unknown. Now, this gentleman would gladly leave reality behind. He's Leon Ames, and he suffers the slings and arrows of parenthood as the harassed father of the bride.
You're the authority, Perry. What does the schedule look like for Saturday?
Well, I have here some information that should bring us up to date. We'll be here, of course, with a new season of action mysteries on Perry Mason. It'll be a challenging year for us in court, a year that will bring to play new methods of crime detection. Here is a worldly gentleman with important business at hand. His card reads Paladin. You'll find him most any Saturday night on this station, where he will be balancing the scales of justice in a new series of adventures on Have Gun Will Travel.
Hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fair. We have a great show in store for you tonight, a star-filled preview of the big family attractions coming on Sunday. Mr. Ed is his name, and Alan Young will tell you his comedy comes straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh, I never thought owning a horse could mean so much to me. I guess it's because when I was a little boy, I wanted a pony. Of course, it's been a long time since I was a little boy.
It's been a long time since I was a pony.
Dennis the Menace, my little chum, will be detonating another blockbuster of comedy this season. The General Electric Theater also has exciting plans for the coming year. Top Hollywood stars will be along to brighten your Sunday viewing. Now, if you're looking for ways to reduce, you better let Jack Benny show you how it should be done.
The silliest thing that I've ever heard of. I mean, taking it... Send me a dozen.